Well, hello. This is Liz Head with another notary nugget for you. And right now, we're going to talk about what is a notary public and what is a signing agent's job. So, first, we need to understand that a notary public is a state appointed official who administers oaths and serves as an impartial witness when important documents are signed. My sources are National Notary Association and the Secretary of State. And of course, I add my own little spin from time to time. So, first of all, a notary positively identifies each signer, and then you make sure that the signer is entering into this agreement to sign the documents knowingly and willingly. To confirm that a document and its signatures are authentic, the notary affixes his or her signature to an official document. The duties are not basic, as some people think. Some people think basically you just sign and stamp. So although it sounds pretty basic, identity crimes have heightened the security of our confidential information. So it has increased the use of notaries to help deter fraudulent behavior. Now, it doesn't mean that that always happens, but for this business, reading is fundamental. A notary public is knowledgeable, highly qualified. They keep current with the laws, the practices, and the requirements of the office. While formal training is not required to be a notary should continuously look for additional training and education in order to best serve the public. You must have integrity. You must have a personification of integrity. Committed notary public does not take shortcuts for the safety of convenience or when pressured by clients, family members, or friends. And it'll be your own family who will try to pressure you into doing something that they know is not right. You, however, will know your laws and know that you are not going to allow them to pressure you. You strive to keep all notarial acts confidential. You strive to protect the seal of the office so that it's not misused. You are always impartial. You are not taking sides. You're not making decisions. You are unbiased. The service should be available to the public without discrimination. You're not going to discriminate based on race, nationality, gender, so forth and so on. You are an officer of the Secretary of State. A notary public is a guarantor of trust. A notary seal upon a document validates that the transaction's integrity in the eyes of the law is good. A notarized document, and to me, that's what the Secretary of State is saying, or not the Secretary of State, National Notary Association, saying a notarized document, but we know that you're not notarizing a document, you're notarizing a signature on that document. But they're saying that it carries greater weight in legal matters and is considered to be authentic. A notary's thoroughness guarantees a document's truthfulness. Now, I take exception to some of this. We as notaries have no way of knowing whether or not the information contained in a document is truthful. We are certifying that we saw that person sign that document. We are certifying that we identified that person as being the person they say they are. I don't know of any way that we as notaries can guarantee that what's in a document is true. We have not taken any parts in putting that document together. However, I have put this information in here because it is something that it's the opinion of the writer of that article that I use parts of for this presentation. So again, it's not my opinion that we can guarantee the truthfulness of the document's content. I mean, if something is glaring at you, yes. Otherwise, I would not be able to tell. But you do become the identity specialist. You're going to make sure that you are authenticating those signatures and the identity. So you become the specialty. If one of your specialties is being able to identify the signers. And we are important and essential. We are essential players for the Homeland Security. Oftentimes, notaries are used to notarize signatures for people who are going into the Homeland Security areas. We also deal with in a loan signing. There are forms in the packages sometimes that we notarize concerning fraud, saying that don't commit fraud. Fraud is investigated by the FBI. So we are a safeguard against some of the potential fraud, against fraud, I should say. Excuse me. And so keep that in mind. And especially during the pandemic, I'm just going to talk about how notaries and signing agents are essential. We are considered essential workers during the pandemic, which means we can still go out there and work. However, I encourage everyone to wear a mask when you're out there working as an essential worker. Wear your mask for your protection and the protection of others. Just because we are essential does not mean that we ever want to put ourselves at risk. A notary public is the people's witness. Notaries are available to serve and protect the public. The notary's ultimate concern is public trust. We must be trusted as notaries. We have to be trusted to keep people's confidential information confidential. You will use every tool and skill available to maintain the public's confidence in society's most important and sensitive agreements and contracts. You are looking at very sensitive information on a daily basis. Now, how do you gain that public's trust? Well, you're going to gaining the public's trust and confidence is realized through consistency, fairness, integrity, honor, and a devotion to duty and the law above all things. You want to make sure that you are following the law at all times. And I'm just going to close this door because my TV went off pause. So anyway, a notary public is not a lawyer. A notary public is not a notario publico. Notario publico translates to a lawyer in Spanish. So you never want to use that unless you are a lawyer in a Spanish-speaking environment. So next, we're going to talk about what is a notary signing agent. Your job as a mobile notary signing agent is an extension of your notary responsibilities. So a notary signing agent, sometimes referred to as an NSA, an SA, a mobile notary, is a notary public hired as an independent contractor for either a real estate lender, a closing agent, such as a title or escrow firm, or a signing service. You're working for a signing service as a subcontractor because the signing service has acquired their business from the real estate lender, the closing agent, title company, escrow officer, so forth and so on. But you are to ensure that loan documents are delivered to and signed by the borrower. You've notarized as necessary and returned the documents to the closing entity for the disbursement of funds to all parties to the transaction. And finally, you're going to ensure that the loan package gets sent to the lender for onboarding of the new loan, setting up the new loan. Now, the signing agent, settlement agent, a notary signing agent is different from those. Closing agents, escrow officers prepare and complete documents. They disperse funds and ensure the title for the property is clear of any liens. A signing agent will not draw up any documents or disperse any funds. Notaries serve as an impartial witness for the borrower or the customer who's signing the documents, and you are notarizing their signatures. The convenience of the borrower and the customer, that's what signing agents are doing. There has been a growing need and demand for faster service since the 1990s. The signing process for the borrower has become more convenient for the borrower, let's say. They no longer have to go to a specific closing location. A certified, qualified, it says it's certified, qualified, specialized witness, which is a Notary Public, will come to their homes, will go to their homes. They will go to their place of employment. They will go to a Starbucks. They will go to a McDonald's. Anywhere the borrower wants to go that is convenient. We are mobile. We meet the customers where they are. So just know that as a signing agent, the expectation is that you will go to the customer. So whether you are a notary specializing in general notary work, specializing in loan signings, or a combination of both, you have an important job. You are affecting the community. Make sure you are trained to perform your duties. Do it yourself. Self-taught, you can do that. Or you can get formal training. Visit my website, my Facebook group, if you want more information on training. And then I didn't say, but this is a YouTube video, so visit my YouTube channel for other videos that might give you tidbits, nuggets. Can I get your training from a YouTube nugget? You cannot get your training from Facebook. So you have to do it yourself, but you follow a pattern, you follow some guidelines for training yourself, or you look for some training that you can get it where someone like myself, we have gone through and put training programs together for you. But you want to visit several. You want to visit, I should say at least 3. Look at 3 different programs to see what program fits your needs. So here is my website, my YouTube channel, my email, my phone number. I will take phone calls. I do answer my calls. If I'm in a signing or if I'm in an appointment, I will ask you to call me back or I will call you back. But I will entertain any questions that you might have. It is always I always look for opportunities, I'm going to say that, that I can add value to the notary community. And primarily, I do that through the nuggets. So anyway, that's all I have for you. And I appreciate you allowing me to spend a little time with you, just giving you a nugget. So go out and make it a great day.